get your funds out of the bank. And you want to call it money, get your money out of the bank. How? It's my opinion only, but how? I've said this many times over, and I'll continue to say this until I feel that more and more people have noticed this, got started to preserve their wealth and get themselves out of the system the best they could. So you don't just pull out the cash. That's one step to it, because you always need cash right now, still, for barter and trade, for bills, whatever it is, food, that kind of stuff. So you need some amount of cash. So you want to pull cash out. But another way to get large amounts of money out, and most of your money, if not all, is to purchase items, and purchase items that have real value to them, that you can turn around and liquidate if you need to, like gold and silver or other precious metals. Gold and silver are my top two. Or other items that are going to be wanted and needed. Stuff like firearms, ammunition, a greenhouse. Get a greenhouse going. Maybe get a larger greenhouse going to share with a neighbor or two. Go in on that together and figure out how to do that. Or family members, that kind of deal. Land. If you can scrape together enough money to buy some land, buy some raw land, then buy some more raw land if you can. You maybe not have use for it right now, but there'll come a time where a use will show up, whether that is a relative wants to build on it, so then hence they want to purchase a portion of the land, or maybe you purchased a lot of land and later on down the road a developer comes in and he wants to develop it for some sort of housing thing, that kind of stuff. Then you have those options. You can turn around and sell then if you want, but you have that option, and they can't take away the value of that from you like they do with the digits and the paper, like I've done videos on before. Chickens. Get chickens. Something to sustain yourself. Chickens for butchering. Chickens for just laying eggs. Then you can turn around and sell eggs. That kind of stuff. Rabbits. Even rabbits. You can get rabbits going. Rabbits are great for meat. That kind of stuff. Race rabbits. They're real small too. You can do that. You can do that if you live in a trailer home and you're a trailer court. You don't need really any land for it. They live in their little hutch for the most part. So that's an option too. You can get large tool items that are going to be needed for large things. And for example, what am I saying? I'm saying some sort of jackhammers, that kind of stuff, or nail guns, even some larger wrenches, or maybe you got a bunch of sockets and ratchets and good stuff, like you're talking your Craftsman, your Snap-on, that kind of deal, or other good quality brands to have. You always need them. You could always use them, but you could always use them for barter and trade if you ever need to also, once I feel the digits and or the paper will become worth less and less to eventually be worthless. It is my opinion. So you want to get out of the banks the best you can, but with that you can be purchasing items or purchasing things to get you ahead and to preserve your sanity and preserve just your life and your well-being and your families, like a greenhouse or a garden, or maybe it's cattle, maybe it's you got more land for that kind of stuff, or goats, sheep, that kind of deal. But that's all I'm really going to say. Really, it's just to get all the banks. You want to get all the banks because somebody else is controlling all of that stuff. All of your wealth, I guess, for the most part, if you're all in banks. And we're not just talking your local banks or your large banks like your Bank of America. We're talking your stock market type deals. We're talking your 401k, your IRA. Somebody else is controlling these. Someone else has say about these. Yeah, you think you have full say, but you really don't. And there'll come a time, in my opinion, that you're going to have less and less say, and you're going to have more and more restrictions, and the people that are controlling these items are going to have more and more say as you get less and less. I'm not wishing that on anyone. I'm not actually wishing that to happen at all. I hope I'm actually wrong. But history's showing me different, and this is the way it's going. This is the way it's feeling. Anyways, if you like this, like, share, subscribe. Thanks for watching, and stay vigilant. Protect yourself, protect your family, keep your health.